Welcome to your very first implementation challenge. At the end of each module, you'll now find challenges designed to throw you in the deep end and test how much you've learned from each module. Here's how they're going to work. I'm going to give you an implementation task for you to complete inside your own project, but I'm not going to show you how to complete it. Instead, I'm going to show you how the end result should function and sound like for you to then implement the sounds yourself. Once you've finished or you've made your best attempt, you'll be able to watch a second video in which I'll share how I went about implementing the audio for you to compare your results with mine. I'll also be giving you a list of criteria for you to meet in order to test your skills even further. You're also more than welcome to use any other outside sources of information on top of everything provided to you inside of this course. So for Module 1, we're starting off nice and simple. You're going to use everything you've learned about in the past 4 lessons to add the sound of running water under the small bridge at the start of the first level as the player crosses it. This is what it should sound like in your game. Pretty simple stuff for the first challenge. So the criteria for your first challenge is as follows. The event you use must be 3D, so that the volume will attenuate as the player travels across the bridge. The audio must continuously and seamlessly loop, and for a bonus, make sure that any created instances are set to be released somewhere in your scripts. Once you've finished each challenge, we'll be marking you out of the amount of criteria I've set for you, so in the case of this task, it will only be out of 3. And in order to save you time looking for the right audio, inside FMOD's audio bin, you'll be using any file under environment and water. So that should be everything you need for this challenge. Now it's time for you to dive into your project, see if you can get yours to sound like mine did, and see if you can meet all 3 points of criteria. Once you've finished, head over to the second video to see how you did, and watch me explain how to implement the audio.